Hey everyone, welcome to the Fidget channel. You're back. I'm Zachary Butcher. I've got some very candy coated pieces of metal for you today. Before we get started, who's here? Got some level 3s. Got a level 1, new level 1. Tire Bulge. Welcome, Tire Bulge. Welcome to the Fidget Nerd channel. Good to see you. I'm streaming for the first time with 2 monitors here, so this is really cool. It's going to make it a lot easier for me, but bear with me. Maybe I'm going to be weird and do different. Oh, good. I got it working. Okay, so I was having some issues with the Facebook Live. Facebook was literally crapping its diapers, but now it appears that it is not. Okay, cool. So I guess Facebook's going off too. That's great. Good to know. All right, so I got that crypto. Zach usually doesn't slack, but maybe this time he has. I'm kind of big mad right now, not gonna lie. Why? Zach usually doesn't slack. Oh, are you talking about the gaming channel? Zach don't slack? I don't know. Level 3 Abby here. Level 3 Chris Giroux. Chris, do you know about your fidget level powers yet? I do have to remind people of their fidget level powers. People that don't know about their fidget powers, okay? So like Mitchell, Wolfman, I don't think you were here last time, but yeah. So now you've got a little number beside your name, okay? So that's basically your fidget level power, and you get to have fidget level power by joining the Nerd Herd, okay? So any of those guys, you guys are paying the $1 a month to be in the Nerd Herd and get fidget level powers. 3 is the maximum level. 3 is the max level you can have right now. It's based on time. It's based on time in Nerd Herd, okay? We've only had Nerd Herd memberships around for long enough for there to be a level 3, okay? It goes up to fucking level 9, all right? So I'm going to show you, I'll give you a little showsies really quick here on what that kind of does for you. So it has to do with the fidget wheel. So the fidget wheel. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so the fidget wheel here. So we got the fidget wheel. Basically what this is going to enable you to do is you get up to the fidget wheel, right? That we'll do at the end. And you say you're Chris, okay? Say you're Chris Joe. And random number generator has selected you to be the one to play, spin it or win it on the fidget wheel this week. So I would then ask Chris, I'd be like, okay, Chris, which 3 items on here do you want to enlarge on the wheel to increase your chances of winning? Since he's a level 3, he gets 3 items he gets to make bigger. So just for random example, he could say, oh, I want to make the Klondike bigger. And we would make it a size 2. And then it would then make it easier to hit the Klondike. And then he can pick 2 others as well. I will reset that so I don't forget. Not much daily dose. We're just going over Fidget Nerd level powers that all the Nerd Herd members now. No, you can't put all 3 into one because they'll show you. Everyone's asking that. You can't. I mean, like, look at this. If I said, oh, I'll put all 3 into fucking Klondike, make it 4. What the fuck? I don't know. It just seems unfair. I might consider, like, down the road, thinking up some sort of fair way to, like, Super Saiyan someone's powers, like for a one-time, super Halyukin blast or something like that. And they can do that, but for now, I don't know how to implement that. I haven't thought of anything cool. So we're just going to do it that you can pick 3. Yeah, it'd basically be a guaranteed win, right? Hey, Steven, how you doing? A level 3 nerd. You're a level 1 now, Tire Balls, so you would be able to do 1 item on there. Dial up to 11. It goes up to 9, Arnie. It goes up to 9, but you're a level 3. Level 3 max level. So we will see level 4s eventually as time goes on and stuff. So yeah, we are going to get into this. We have got, we're going to watch the unboxing video that I made for these buttons that are the best buttons I've ever had in my entire life for spinners. And then we will be adding some new... You're a nerd lover? Me too. Love you too, Mitch. We will be then getting into... I'm going to show you some new items we're going to be putting on the fidget wheel, okay? We'll get into that after. But for now, here, watch an unboxing video, okay? Drake's Machining Customs makes by far my favorite fidget spinner buttons. I have here today several sets of Drake's buttons to unbox. It's funny and it's important to note because it says Drake's Machining Customs, but he doesn't actually do customs anymore. He started off doing customs and then he got too hot, too fast. And as we know with a lot of makers, it just becomes too overwhelming to do customs all the time. So now he just does one-offs, right? He just makes a banging set of fidget spinner buttons and then posts it up on his Facebook group for a sign-up sale. So this story starts when I was actually selling a set of old custom buttons that I got from Drake a while back. Nothing wrong with them. They just didn't fit any of the spinners that I had. The original one that I got them made for, I had sold it. So I was just trying to move on these buttons. So Drake PMs me and he says, jokingly, "How dare you?" You know, because I'm selling them. I knew exactly what he was talking about. So I replied with, "Well, make me more." To which he replied, "Buy me more material." To which I replied, "Who's your supplier?" I don't think he expected me to say that last bit, but he said, well, it's this guy. So long story short, I sent him about $800 and he bought enough material to last him a good while and make a lot of wonderful custom buttons. And my payback from that is that I get him to make 3 sets of custom buttons for me. But in the meantime, while all of this was happening, while we were waiting for the material to get there, waiting for him to make it and stuff like that, he posted up some other susses and stuff, more sign-up sales for more buttons, and I won 2 more sets. So in this box right here today, I have 5 sets of Drake's Machining Customs buttons to unbox right now. So if I'm being like 100% honest here, which I love being honest, I don't even know if I'm like fully prepared for this, because when we were talking, me and Drake, about what I wanted, made out of my 3 sets, I said, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be crispy? Wouldn't it be nice if instead of you making up 3 sets and they're all like, every half is the same, like normal buttons, 3 sets of buttons. What if you made 6 halves of buttons, all the same dimensions by diameter, by thickness, and by dish depth, but then you just finish them differently, every single one of them, so that technically you could put any of them together and they would, fit the same kind of spinner and like feel the same with the dish depth and everything, but they're just going to be completely different from each other in look. He thought this was a pretty good idea, but one of his stipulations was you don't get to see what any of them look like until you unbox them right now. I don't know what they look like. So I don't know if I'm fully prepared for this. We're going to find out. This is doubly a pretty cool unboxing, in my opinion, because I was just looking at it, right? And I was going, okay, I've got this set of Drake buttons. I've got this set of Drake buttons. Got this one. And then I got this. And I've got these. These are my favorite ones. He claims that, if these are my favorite, he's saying that the ones he's made me, they're even better than this. It's big claims here. Here's the exciting bit. If I've got 5 sets in this box, one of the sets I think would be perfect for one of these. One of the sets is going to be perfect for a tungsten mini edamame. The 3 new sets, or the 6 halves or whatever, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe this, and this. it's a crazy unboxing because we're bringing out a lot of big guns here. Drakes. It's becoming one of those names, you know? Drake. Hey, did you check out those new Drakes? It's like that. Or, hey, you got any Drakes on that fidget spinner? Whoa, man, are you selling Drakes? Manuel. Must have been who it went to last. Okay. So it's really packed up in here. I'm gonna put those all aside just for a sec there because the other really cool thing. Bye, Manuel. We have COAs, certificates of awesomeness. It's really a certificate of authenticity, but I like to say certificates of awesomeness. So these are going to be going with some of the ones that I already have. This is so cool. I get to have all these now. This is getting crazy. Okay, I have too many Drake Sexton buttons. That's obvious. I admit that. I have no idea what's what. It looks like they're all, it feels like they're all separated. I'm just gonna go with this because it feels, this feels a bit flatter. I gotta be really careful with my knife that I don't cut through the tissue into the buttons. Oh, that might be one of the brand new ones. Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. Is that pink in the fucking center? Is that a pink, blue, gold thing? Oh my fucking God. Okay. But there's 6. He said he did them all differently. What the fuck does that mean? Oh my fuck. Fuck directly off, Mr. Sexton. Holy shit. I freaking love buttons. Oh my God. Okay, lock in. Lock in. We're doing this. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Okay. This is obviously happening. Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh my God. They all have a different design in the dish. This is really good. This is really good. This is really good. I think we're doing all the Candyland first. I think it's all the candy. Ah! Holy shit. Holy freaking shit. Holy freaking shit. Oh my God, that might be the best one yet. Are you kidding me? This is so much more amazing than I ever could have ever imagined it would be. Just a handful of candy. Oh my God. Every dish has a different design. Every dish depth is exactly the same, though. Every dimension is exactly the same in diameter, thickness. They all feel the same. They all look entirely different. I'm clearly blown away. I guess let's keep opening them. Oh my God. What's this one going to be? What's this one going to be? Oh. Oh, that is the pink that I do like. And then I believe the other, it's got a different dish. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna lose my mind. I gotta keep it together here. Okay. Drake, you're gonna outdo yourself here. You can't peak too early, man. You're only like what, 21? Oh God. Yes. It's better than I thought it was going to be. I haven't used this spinner in so long because I've been waiting for that perfect set, and here we are. Drake's buttons literally complete spinners for me. I have this mission where I want to get a set of his buttons on all of my keeper spinners, my best spinners. Oh my God, that is so good. Okay. That's what we have. That's locked. That is locked. Let's start locking this in. That's locked. That's locked. So far, that's locked. That pretty sure has to stay like that too. Okay, what do we got here? Right, I was just trying this, and now I'm thinking very light crystal titanium buttons probably need to go on something tungsten. That's the one. That's actually what it works on better. Sure, it looks better black on pink, but the way it feels, that's it. Sometimes you got to balance. You got to balance feel with look. That's 100% what we need here. I think that's really locked there. Tungsten copper, Goldie from LIC EDC, Mocha May Naboo 2.0 from NJT Hand Power. And we also have blackened tungsten Naboo 2.0 from NJT Hand Power. And we have these 3 sets. This is what I'm thinking. I'm going to get these onto this. And really, does it matter? I don't know. Just shut the front door. Think of the photo ops. Like off of camera, I'm almost getting like a bit of a pinky hue in the crystal tie stripes, but in a way it almost looks like it's like kind of like a raw, and that's really blending well with the WCU color. And then just any of these I could mix and match. They are all 24.5 mil, very standard size diameter, and then all by the thickness assembled, they're all about 17.5 mil that way. So these fit so many different spinners. You know, you'd think that the Mokume with the freaking colorful buttons wouldn't like work, but for some reason, it's just like there's some kind of poppiness to it. I'm gonna go and spend some time with all of my Drakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Frickin' hell, man. Okay. You've outdone yourself, Drake Sexton. You really have. Okay. You guys are cool. Yeah. Catch you later. Hey, so yeah. Overwhelming, to say the least. Overwhelming, to say the least. I saw some comments there. I don't know where they went. But if you want this kind of stuff, you have to, I sent Drake $800 so that he could buy material, right? He wanted material, and I worked out a deal with him, right? So Drake can do whatever he wants with his skills, right? So, if you're buddies and stuff like that, sometimes that works out for you, right? So I know it can be frustrating for some people. Oh my God, I want some buttons and stuff like that. But it's the way it goes sometimes, okay? It's like, if you have the money to work out a deal with someone and do it, then you work out a deal with someone and you do it, right? So let's take a look at these. I don't know where to start because they're also very cool. I think I might bring you guys right in on them. It's not very close enough. I think we need to go right in. No, he doesn't do customs now. He does what he wants. All right. Drake does what he wants with his business. So like I said in the video, kind of called his bluff when he was kind of like, you're selling the buttons that I made you, right? And he was like, oh, okay, well, why are you selling it? I'm like, well, I can't get enough, right? Make me more. And he didn't have any material at the time. So he told me, well, I don't have any material. I don't have the money to buy material. I'm like, I'll buy you material. What do you need? Where do you get it from? Let's do it, right? So it went from there. That's the way it went, right? So I had to spend way more than what you would spend on normally one set of buttons. One set of buttons you get maybe like, could be anywhere from $250 to $350 or something like that, depending. But I spent $800. It is what it is. I mean, it is his choice, right? It's his choice, but I don't know. Maybe just keep asking him or something. Offer him more. I don't know. He wanted material. I worked it out. I worked out a deal. So these are the older ones. So where we got the new ones? We got the 5 sets here. And there is one more set of these that's off with Joey Betancourt. One more set of Drake Sextons that are away. Drakes, I should say. One more set of Drakes. And so what was new? What was new? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are new. And these are older. So if we're going by, yeah, Joey. Joey is blasting my Mokame set that I got from Chris Giroux, actually, in a trade. It's one way you can get him. I traded a, what did I trade again, Chris? Traded a fucking copper Goldie edamame for a set of Drakes. So that's off with Joey. That'll get blasted and then sent back with basically all my other Makume. Yeah, so it's going to look something like this in the end. This Makume here. It's going to be amazing. So that'll come back and then that'll be the 11 sets. Yes, I think I am currently the person on the planet that owns the most Drake Sextons. When you love something, you just kind of commit yourself to grabbing it all the time. I look at other people and they have like way more of some other piece that I'm like, man, you know, I would really like more of those. And I get pissed off and then I go, why do they have more of those beads or something like that? And I go, oh, they're doing what I'm doing with Drakes. They like have their notifications set up. They enter every single sus. You know, they win susses just like I win susses with Drake too. It's not all just like deals that I'm making with them. That was a sus win. That was a sus win. This was a sus win. Actually, let's split that up right here. This was back when he still did customs. Got that back when he still did customs. Got this back when he still did customs. Okay? So that was from Custom World. This was a sus win. This was a sus win. Those were all sus wins. And then we got... These ones were the ones that I spent the $800 on, right? There you go. We do need more of everything, but it's not true. No thanks. It's not true. We don't need more of everything. You need more of what you can afford and what you actually like, okay? It's important to remember that. Sometimes in the beginning, when you're first like starting to like, you know, collect and stuff like that, you think, I want everything. I want it all. I want to try everything. And you do. And you buy so much stuff. And then you realize that not all of it is what you actually wanted, what you actually needed. And you end up selling a lot. There's so much buying and selling in this game. It's crazy. And if there wasn't the secondary market that there is in this hobby, I would not be in this hobby. There's no way to continue, right? To be able to know that you can go, oh, well, I can just take this thing that I bought and I can sell it for basically almost always exactly what I spent on it or more. If it was like electronics, like fucking, you think when you buy a fucking computer or anything electronic, their diminishing value is so unbelievably like mind-blowing. Like, so it took me so long to like buy a drone and really commit to like having a drone and like being able to play with like doing drone footage and stuff. Cause I'm like, okay, if I'm going to buy a cool drone, I have to like really commit to this and understand that this is mine now because I'm never going to get the money back for it. If it was like that, there's no fucking way I would be in this hobby. There's no way. It's too hard to figure out what you like and have the money to do it, right? There are very, 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 very few collectors that I know of who never sell and they just buy something, and they don't have to sell. There's not tons of people that can do that. I can't either. So yeah, that was the deal. That was way back, like last year when he still did susses. I mean, customs. And those are all sus wins. And then I have the one pair of Makume ones that is a trade. So that is where they all come from. So let's just take a little look. I'm going to get these out of the camera so my camera stops deciding that it needs to focus on them. So I'm just going to go over all of what we're looking at here. So what we have is, I wish he was here to help me. So anyone knows metals and stuff like that, help me out. It's a crystal twist tie is this. So what we did is I bought him, was it a, what did we came up with an agreement. We said for every like 6 inches of bar you buy me, it would work out well for both of us if it was like one set of buttons. Yes, that's what it was. Right. So I bought 6 inches of the crystal twist tie. This was so long ago, so I'm memories. And then I bought 12 inches of the, what are we calling this? Like a double zircuti. It's like a zircuti. Why do I say zircuti? That's so fucking wrong. Zircu tie with like crystal tie in there. This is, I have seen pictures of this kind of material used for buttons, but I, like, as you saw in the video, when I first saw this, that was like the first time that I'd ever seen that material in person. This is now my absolute favorite material ever. It's so cutie. It's cutie. It's just the best, right? I can't describe to you how amazing it is. I feel something deep in my soul where I need more buttons made of this, and I couldn't have been happier that, like, Drake wouldn't tell me anything. He wouldn't show me pictures. All he said to me, what were the only things he said? He asked me a couple questions because I was hard on him. I said, all the dishes have to be the same. They all have to be the same depth so that when you grab any two of them, it's like it's the same shape and same feel of a button on either side. He wanted to do all different dishes. He wanted to do a different dish in every one because it's easier. It's easier for him to do it that way. That's really what it came down to. It's easier to just let the artist overtake you and just make up a dish every time. But I was like, nope, I'm going to be hard on you here. I'm going to say it all has to be the same measurements, and then finish, color, dish patterns, all up to you, buddy. Go ahead. And the only thing he asked me was, can one of the dishes be smooth? And I was like, yeah, sure. I don't care. This was the smooth one. I'm so glad he asked that because this is probably my favorite button half. Probably my favorite one. Yeah, some people like symmetry, but do you know what, man? The world is asymmetrical. There's nothing literally there's no symmetry in the world. So that's like kind of why we like these things, because we like want a little bit of symmetry in our life, right? We can get some symmetry in our life, but like literally your face isn't even symmetrical. So I kind of lean in to the asymmetry in this kind of stuff, and I kind of really appreciate it with the buttons. I really appreciate what Drake's doing with that kind of thing. So those were two of them. And then we've got, so this, I know I was saying in the video that I thought there was like a pinky hue in that, but now I'm thinking it's raw. I think he went for a nice raw look on that Zircuti one. Superconductor. You guys talking about superconductor here? Superconductor, I'd say I kind of agree with Mitchell there. Maybe a little bit overrated because it just ends up being too heavy for me. I'm all about nice, light buttons. I don't know what it is. I just want light buttons. I want crystal tie. I want titanium. I want Zircu ties. Basically the only ones I want now, I guess. I don't know. I'm all spoiled. Fucking sue me. So yeah, he did these two. Same thing, but like, oh my God, look at the blue on this. Unbelievable. Dama can be cool, but Dama makes me dizzy. All the little blue tongue, all those little circle. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, they can be just heavy enough, Mitchell. I do agree. Yeah. So the Zircon Crystal Tie, absolute favorite material for buttons now, 100%. And then these ones, and these would be the last two. This dish, he asked me about it, and I think he was trying to figure out if it was messed up or not. But at the time, I was just like, oh man, it's great, so much texture. And then I was down at the beach, and I was like taking some shorts of it, and I rubbed my finger in here, and I realized it's like a freaking nail file. Look at that. All the dead skin came off. It's gross. It's fixed now. So I have on hand at any time a nail file at the same time when I have this thing. It's great. So love the color. Love the texture of the dish though. Like that's like we knew we wanted to do something because I was mentioning that I loved all the line that we had in this one. All that. And I told him offhandedly one time, I said, man, it feels so good. I love that feel in there. That little rub like that. So that's, I think, what he was trying to emulate here, and feels like basically even better. Sharp though, right? Sharp. Like so file in there. It's only when you go right in the tip. Otherwise it's fine. And then this, yeah, oh God, I don't know. The green stripes, some of the look is so cool. Those green stripes might be my favorite. These green stripes, I don't know. This is my favorite. I think it's got to be my favorite in look, okay? Because what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to rate like all of my Drake Sexton buttons by order of like what I like the most, right? So remember in the video where he was like, he apparently told me that his were going to be better, the ones he just made me, were going to be better than my like wonderful Venusaur buttons that I absolutely love, that are going to end up living on my Tungsten Chelsea forever. And he was like, no, they're better. They're better. They're not. These are still the best ones. These are absolutely still the best ones. Not in look, but now I have a new mission. I have a new like Drake Sexton buttons mission. I'll probably never get to do it because he'll probably never, I could probably give him all the money in the world. He'd be like, no, not doing it anymore. You're too needy or something. But what I would love is I would love this exact dish, because I'll show you the difference. But in Zerk Crystal Tie, or whatever we're calling it. 2K in rods. I'll give you 2 fucking K, and I'll give you enough material to make you so much money. I'll make you so much money, Drakey. So these are slightly better in comfort just because of this. You see this? I didn't figure it out at first. But see that little edge? I'm not saying that any of these buttons are uncomfortable. They're all like absolutely banging, like incredibly comfortable buttons. It's just if we're dancing around in the realm of like really comfortable buttons, but trying to even like, one up the other one, this one is just slightly, ever so slightly more comfy because this little edge is just a little more rounded over than this. But they're both very, very comfortable. And there's something about the dish being, I think it's a bit tighter in. Yeah, the dish on this one, the diameter of the dish, like from edge to dish to edge to dish, might be a little bit wider. I haven't measured it yet. So my mission would be to get basically 2 halves at least of like that kind of dish, but in this. But it's kind of impossible because like when you ask him about, dish depth and stuff, he goes, I don't know, man. I was just the artist overtook me. I just have no idea what I did there. Just blacked out and I made a button. So yeah, put the smooth Zerkatai on the, why does everyone want me to do that? This is perfect like this. And this is perfect like this, but I can. Everyone wants me to do it. But you have to understand that sometimes, even Drake was like, oh, did you put the Makume on on the brass one? No. There's not enough freaking contrast, man. There's not enough freaking contrast at all. It looks good. But there's not enough contrast. Like, it looks good, feels good. These buttons are fucking amazing, actually. Like these ones I want to suss. These are peak. The smoothness, polish of the dish with, oh god, it's quite possibly, it's elevated my mini tungsten edamame to like a S tier. It's premium fidget spinner shit. Oh, you wanted to see these? Okay, fine, here. I'm sure they look great. I'm sure I've done it before, but I think, sometimes you do something with a certain spinner and then you have like this moment where like you're connected forever in that way and you love it and you're never going to let it change. That looks okay, I guess. I don't know. I just think it looks better than the other one. The gold and silver, man. Gold and silver. This with I don't think the tones are hitting right. No! Why shim them? Shim those? Why? It's fine. Look at that. No! Maybe you have a big gap in there. This is perfect. Perfect height for a mini edamame. Shim them. Shim you. Do you wear gold and silver jewelry together? No, I don't wear any jewelry because I'm a carpenter. I'm scared to wear jewelry, man. I do it sometimes. The most I wear is like one of those silicone wedding rings sometimes when I'm at work. But yeah. I don't know if shimming, you prove to me scientifically that shimming would actually increase rate of decline. Do like a case study. You're going to have to give me the data on that one, dude. You're going to have to take the one spinner with the buttons. I'm sure you've done this or something, and then like film the rate of decline, at the peak of the warp with no shims, and then put the shims, on, and then do it again and have it be the same buttons, the same spinner with the same bearing, shims or no shims. Please do. I would love to see this. And you know what? If you prove this and you have like data and stuff like that, you and me and like Jeremy Campbell or something like that can go on a live and we can talk about fucking rate of decline or something like that, because it's extremely important in spinners and people need to know more about it. And if anyone wants to know, I'll just quickly show them. They don't know what the fuck we're talking about. So the camera is set to 30 FPS, so it'll be able to pick up the ghost of the warp here. So I'll show you what he's talking about. I'm putting my finger on the spinner. I'm slowing it down until it hits the warp zone. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. See, it's slowing down, slowing down. So we're going to watch. That would look like a great warp in the sun. We don't need to see that. We just need to see that little ghost of the warp. See how it's coming up to the P? It's stopping. Right there. That was a really good hang. That was like maybe a solid 2 seconds or something like that. This little mini edamame has always had an extremely good rate of decline. So that is what he's talking about. And it's an excellent, excellent way to test your bearings, test if they're actually working. Because sometimes, and I get duped by it too, sometimes I think, oh, I've got a great spin here. This thing's great, right? But now I'm obsessed with it and I check my rate of decline every time when I put a new bearing in or new buttons or new spinner. I get a new spinner. I always like spin just the buttons on their own. And if they don't spin for at least 30 seconds, something's wrong with the bearing or something's wrong with the spinner. So I do that now too, and it's something I have to check, because when you might think that you have something, that it's good, right? But then you check it and you go, oh wait, and then you might switch a bearing out and get a better rate of decline, and you spin your spinner, and then you go, oh, I see, this is so much better. It'll be like night and day. 24 FPS. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I don't have my phone. I can't do the 24 FPS because my phone that takes like the really good warp videos doesn't do 24 FPS. I could set this to 24 FPS, but why? Life's more in 30 FPS, right? No, I think isn't life in 24 FPS? I read that somewhere. Some sort of camera guy was like, you should do 24 FPS because that's like what real life is. I don't know. Yeah, it's nice sun, Chris, but I've proven to people time and time again that it's actually a shitty camera. Like I just have like this budget Samsung A series Galaxy A54 or something like that. And people will be like, how do you take such good warp videos? And I'm like, I don't have an iPhone. Sorry. And I can tell iPhone warp videos because when they go around, when they're spinning around in the circles and stuff, they don't melt. They just stay still. They just like go around. They're like, they're spinning so fast and they're like this. And you're like, no, the camera is so good. The camera's so good that it can just pick up on everything and just doesn't melt it around. But you want it to warp. You want it to melt and seem like, it's just this like molten metal in your hand. It's true. It's true. Okay. So where were we before Mitchell got me off on a rampage? It can be kind of cool. It can be kind of cool. The iPhone has the setting. Okay. Cool. When I get another one, I always just, if my phone just starts to crap out, I just buy another one. So that's why I have like an extra phone because the speaker crapped out and I need to take, Fidget shorts and it was like recording gorbly sound. So that's just the spare phone that I use for other things and stuff like that. But yeah, if I get another one, I don't know. I might look into 24. We'll see. Anyway, I could take this thing out at any time, but it's just so in here, just so fixed and everything like that, that I don't really want to. It's kind of like, do I have it here? Yeah. It's just up here. Right. So, and it's so affixed. It's such a bitch to try to get this thing out that I don't really bother. So use a drone camera. I have thought of that. I've thought of holding a spinner and then trying to pilot the drone around me. I need to figure out how to automate like a drone because I thought it'd be pretty cool to just, I guess I could hover it. I could just hover it over a thing. And then I was thinking of like shooting new like standby screen footage, where instead of I'm using my like camera, I'm just like, I could like drone around stuff. But you got to get so close, right, to get those shots. And it's like, I don't know if I want to fly that freaking close. It probably wouldn't even work. All the wind coming down from the drone would just like mess up the warp, I think. So rating these. I think what we're going to do, I have to take all of these off because these all get rated separately. I'm going to try to do this. I'm not going to think too much about it because I'll be here too long. But I really did want to challenge myself to do this, and then we will go do a giveaway. So these would have to come off. These can kind of all stay on because they're all same. This is same enough. Which that's going to Fidget well. I don't know, but I asked him, but he didn't want to have, I think he didn't want to have something on there that was like, when is someone going to hit it? And like, he didn't want to do like one with like, he didn't want to just like send me one to have here, like as an option 3 sort of thing, to have here and to show, and then to have like people not know like when they're going to get it. Right. I was talking to some makers and they were getting ahead of themselves, getting excited and being like, oh, that's so cool. I'll send you something. And when do you think we could, do the live for like drawing it? And I'm like, no, dude. This is something that goes on the wheel. It's like a sign up sale golden ticket. I will explain this further to other people who haven't seen it later. But we put it there and we don't know when someone's going to, get it. And they're like, oh, and it's like, no, I get it. You either, want to get the money or you want to be there and see the excitement of it all, right? But, you know, hey, join a live, right? You can see it. Okay, so fuck, how am I going to fucking do this? Am I in this too hard here? This is not going to work out. I got to be fast. I got to be fast at this. We'll do this like really fast, sort of kind of tier style. Those hit really hard for me if I'm trying to organize it into just, those hit really hard up top. These hit yeah, some people agreed with it. We're actually putting some new stuff on the wheel after this, so stay tuned. People did agree. People want in. But we'll talk. Remind me to tell you like what you guys can do to help out. Okay. If I forget, say, what can we do, Zach, to help with the wheel and with the makers? Okay. The middle row is ridiculous. It's like almost, and then this would be the bottom. I got to throw something else in the bottom. Nope. You know what? Fuck it. I don't. There it is. That's my quick one. Top, middle, third. None of that means that any of them are bad. It's just if I had to do that. If I had to do that and do it, then there we go. Yeah. I love them all so much. I should name them. But I won't. The pink one, eh? The pink one. This one or this one? I should actually, that reminds me. So before I put the stuff on the wheel, I should mention something about this button and this one. Let me get these out of the way because they're going to be all, focus on me. Focus on me. Look at me. Fucking camera. This one. These two asymmetrical dish ones. So you might, if it decides to focus, okay. Notice this dish, that's got a nice little thumb hole in it. And then this one, not so much. And you think, is that weird? And at first you might, but then you realize later that I think what Drake's getting after is that the dish side is like it's like the thumb one for me, right? And when I told him about this, he said, oh, it's funny. That's where I put my middle finger. So he does it the other way and he does this. But it's like it gives you this grounded sort of place to launch from. And then I find myself like during a spin, just kind of fondling the nipple in the center there, you know, like you do, right? So those, so amazingly good on this. I think they're locked in on the tungsten triangle forever. And then same kind of dealio with these ones. You've got this dish here where I put my thumb, and then you got this little inverted nipple up here that you can just kind of stick the tip of your finger into, you know, like you do, right? So some people can't stand asymmetry, but there's something to be said about it. There's something to be said. There is some cool stuff going on there. Okay, so many of these things. I'm scared without them all going back. So I'm going to show you the new stuff that's going on the wheel, the stuff I have sorted out. Found some new makers who are into it. I have some makers who are up in the air. And I guess I will have to follow up with them. I don't know if they've forgotten. I'm looking at you, Jared Rule of Sacred Spins, Jared Rule. And I'm looking at you, Derek, Fidget Things. Yeah, you got to follow up with me, man. You were like, I'm into it, and then nothing, right? So, what we got? Let me find my little notes here. Yeah. Okay. So let's switch my stuff around here. Make it easier for me to see. We'll see everything for you guys. Okay, so what we're looking at here, just for people that don't know, is we're trying to start this new thing where we get makers to sort of donate stuff to the wheel. So you could have option 1, right? Where it is something easy and cheap and, whatever, right? Or a service, that they donate or they have on them, with them kind of thing, maybe. And it's just someone hits it and then, you go talk to that maker and you can get that sorted out with them. Great example of this is like Jeremy Campbell from Impulse EDC has a entry on the wheel that says custom derby. So if you hit that, he'll make you a custom derby for free. So we're putting stuff like that up on the wheel. Then, big, really cool one is a skip the sus ticket. We don't yet know if these are really going to work out because I don't yet know if everyone just wants free stuff from the wheel. I mean, we all want free stuff, right? But if I can get makers who are really hard to get stuff from, right? And you're always losing their, susses and stuff like that. So you need to go and talk to people. Like I've already talked to like Jonas and stuff. And he just left me on red. He does that sometimes. It's no hard feelings or anything like that. He's busy and he knows that I'm patient. So he just deals with other stuff and then he eventually gets back to me. So I have talked to guys like Jonas. Wouldn't that be cool if Jonas agreed to put like a skip the sus golden ticket on there? That would be amazing. Jared Rural is he watching right now? Did he just text me? That's hilarious. He's getting back to me right now. That's great. Good. Okay. He's getting back to me. I'll listen to that later. So yeah, it'd be cool if we could do something like that. Like Modusworks, LIC, DC, Indie Thick. You think of guys that you think, oh my God, we need to get them on, and then we go. But it really only works if it's a maker that is always selling out, has crazy susses and stuff like that. Otherwise, it's probably just going to be something that just sits there on the wheel and no one ever tries to go for it, right? Because I have a feeling everyone's going to try to go for free stuff all the time. Pillars. Like slim pillars. Yes. You can get slim pillars now, but there's no pillars available unless it's on the secondary anymore. Osman Salmanoff now owns all the rights to the pillars. So it's up to him if he's going to make more pillars. But there is a skip the sus from Clean EDC up on the wheel already that you could use to get a slim pillar. Just saying. It's already up there. It went up there last week. Okay. Then there's a third option. Chance to buy something from the maker. So it's either something they have a one-off, right? They've kept a one-off, a little special thing like that or something like that, right? And they're going, okay, I have it here. And I'll keep it safe. And if someone hits on the wheel, they get to buy it. Or they send it to me. Like I have some stuff because I know there's one in one of those boxes back there that's supposed to be for this. Not allowed to say what it's for yet. But it will eventually go on the wheel and stuff. And it's coveted. It's hot. It's good. It's great. It's something that's like, it's really good. It's going to be hard to get. So that all being said, for this week, I have a sauce drop ticket skipping thing for the Fidget Syndicate, ice cream sandwiches, Jedediah. Okay. So that is going to be going up on the wheel. And we also have, I'm just going to do these in order. And then, cause I have some pictures and stuff like that, you guys can gawk at some of them as you see them there. And yeah, let me know. There's some nice ones on there. Okay. So like this, and I'm going to bring the wheel up there. That one's now on. Mini tray. So let me show you. So this is a mini tray. This is a free one. Okay. This is free, donated by MM3D. Brian Mercado. And what we got here? Had it right here. So that's going to be with him. And that is available when someone hits it, and he will work it out with you guys and send it to you. That is fucking amazing orange tangerine, and it's got a foam liner under there. Fucking looks so good. So that is going up for free right now. This will be a free item. Right there. Boom. That's now on the wheel. Something to note, if you see sus, it means that it's not free. And if you see, what I'm going to try to do is work out that like anything that goes on there, like the next one is a great example. So Matt Ritter from Indie Thick has set aside a titanium Chelsea SFT, and he's doing it at 50% off. It's $99, normally about $199. Okay. So he's selling that for $99 if someone hits it on the wheel. He has set it aside, and he's going to keep it. He's going to keep it nice and safe and special. And he's agreed that it'll just sit on the wheel until someone goes for it and gets it. It's a $99. It's a $99 titanium Chelsea SFT. So that's pretty fucking big. We're putting that on the wheel right now. If I can figure out how my computer works. Okay. Boom. So what I'm going to try to do and push for is that to make this easier for you guys, like if you see sus on the wheel, you know that that is a sus drop ticket. So that's not a free item kind of thing. And then if you see like a percentage, like this one, 50% off, that's a buy one as well. But then anything else that doesn't start with sus or a percentage number is a free item on the wheel. Okay. So I'm going to try to push for makers to offer at least like 10% off retail, just to make it a little bit more special that there is like a one-off item up there that's either with me or with them. And then it's also just fucking easier for you guys to see. So yeah. Then this is just an easy one. This is one I forgot that I had laying around. It's small, fun, whatever. It's just a little, it's like a titanium. What am I saying? Titanium. That was the last one. It's a little Unquiet Hands pouch. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. What is it? It's this little thing. It's like a premium felt pouch from Unquiet Hands. For putting your spinners in and stuff. Keep them all safe. All safe and sound. So that'll be a free item. Putting that up on there. It's getting nice and crowded. Nice and crowded. Okay, and then we're going to put one more up here. So this is a drop. This is a sus drop ticket from LIC EDC. Okay? It says expires on there, right? You might have noticed that a lot of the other ones, they either have like a little infinity symbol beside it or like a ×1 or something. So infinity means like this one, the sus drop ticket from Clean EDC. He's just allowed that. He's just saying that that can stay there even if someone wins it, and it can just be there for as long as he tells me it's allowed to be there. And then if it says like ×1 or something like that, that's just, there's just one of them, right? If it says nothing, there's just one of them. I'll have to update this later. Like Fidget Boy, it's like cut off here, but he has a ×2 on his, right? So we can read it here too. We can see it. All right. So let's put that up. And then, right. So the expires, this one is going to only last for 4 live streams. 4 live streams this will be up, including this one, and then 3 more after. Okay. So there's only 4 chances to get this sus ticket before it's gone. 4 chances. Okay. Remember that. Here we go. So. One thing that I do need to mention to everyone is that before we do the other thing is that this giveaway, we've had a lot of people who have won giveaways on the wheel before. So this one, we are going to do it for only people who have never played the spinning the wheel game. Okay. So be nice to me. Please only put your in if you have never played this game before on the wheel. Okay. It doesn't count if you've won other stuff in other ways from the channel, but if you've never played this game, please don't enter this one. Okay. And then what else? Thirsty. So much talking. You're definitely eyeing the Thai goalie from Jamie. He has some poly. I think he said he's setting one aside too. I think he kind of had that idea in his brain that might be a good idea to set some Thai ones aside. So he may have done that, may not. The other important news is that Jamie has informed me. Okay, Jamie has informed me, along with that sus ticket. Y'all paying attention? This is kind of cool. I'm kind of into this. I'm kind of sad that I technically don't get to participate in it. He has informed me that he is going to be doing a live exclusive sign-up sale on Fidget Nerd for zirconium. I'm not allowed to say what it is in zirconium, but I will just let you know that it's the best I could think of. So there's going to be 5 of them available, and they're only going to be available during the live stream. We're going to have people on the live stream. We're going to have like a Google's form that we only release the link to at a certain time. People plug in their thing, and then we just draw. We draw 5, and those guys get it. Only the people that are here. The other important information is that Jamie doesn't know, or he won't tell me, when he is going to do this. He just said that within the next 3 or 4 live streams, I will join you and we will do this. I don't know. So I don't know when. So you are going to have to join the next, whenever, I don't know. He won't tell me. He just moved from the East Coast to the West Coast over with me. He's in my time zone now. So it is a lot easier for him to do this stuff with me. So he's kind of busy. He said, I definitely want to do it, but I just don't know what Sunday I'm going to be able to do it. So it could literally be like this surprise drop-in where he's just like, hi, I'm here now calling you on Discord. Let's do this exclusive sign-up sale for 5 amazing zirconium pieces. Okay. This is separate from the wheel, Zach. This is just a sign-up sale on the live stream. Okay. So we will have a Google's form ready. You won't get the link until we release it. It'll be here. We'll be like, okay, everyone's here. And we'll be like, here's the link. And we'll give everyone who's on the live stream, a good, few minutes to go and fill it out. And then we'll turn off the answers on it. And then those are the people. Okay. And then he says he's got 5. He's got 5 available and he's going to draw them. And then you will work out payment and everything like that with Jamie later. But that's the way he wants to do it. It was mainly his idea, and yeah, we're gonna do it. Tima, never played or never won. Never played this game. Okay, because there are some people who have, say, won some other sort of sus and stuff like that, but I'm keeping it to people who have never played this. I do have a list, okay? So I will check whoever's name comes up on random.org and see if they actually won or not before. I spent a long time just going through and trying to find, I went to all the lives and I checked everyone's name, who had won and all this stuff. So yeah, it was very, very arduous. All right, so I'm going to get random.org booted up.
Nerds.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Buddy's a bit sick. But
yeah.
I just wanted to let you know that you're still welcome to use my ins if it's that kind of thing.
Right, your ins, yes. We will, I guess, yeah.
So just...
But only if it's pets who haven't won before. So I guess Lily's the only one. Well, I'm going to say owners of pets too. Okay, because we all know,
You know what I mean.
we all know where the fidget is going to,
How dare
right?
you pretend that Lily is not an avid fidget enjoyer? First of all, okay, you don't know how Lily lives her life. She could wake up every day and be like, "Mom, where's my Wrapped?"
Sure. I'm sure Lily wonders where her Wrapped is every morning.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know. You're right. I don't know. Okay.
But yes, for just two random ones with pets that haven't won. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Abby
everybody.
says Lily likes spinners, not wraps. So
That's fair. Spinner rhymes with dinner, and every pet's favorite thing is dinner. So that makes
spinner
sense.
rhymes with dinner.
It's logical.
That's cute. Okay. Are we ready now? Are we ready? Okay, ins in the chat. People who haven't played this fucking game, okay? Go easy on me, I swear to God. Put your ins in the chat. And I will try to keep track of them. I've got ram.org up, so we're good there. Okay, here to come. Please clarify. Never selected to play the wheel, but entered to win a chance to spin the wheel? No, you can. You just have to have not played this game and won something, right? We're trying. It's a fairness thing, you know, like with children, that kind of thing. If you play, you win. So it's the same. I think you guys are getting confused. Like if you play this game, everyone goes home with like something, right? So
Don't argue semantics. You're gonna get him confused.
yeah, semantics. No semantics.
He's getting very scared. There's too many things to think about now. You guys gotta keep it simple.
I'm so scared. Yes, you've never won before, spin. Because we keep having people who have won before. Steve Matty's won last time. He's won before. He's a lucky fucking motherfucker. Okay? He keeps winning at this game. So now I'm making it that it's people that haven't won. If we get people that haven't won and someone, you know, plays, which is the idea, which is the way it's going to happen, then next week we can go back to everyone. And then if we go back to everyone and someone who still has never won before wins, we get to draw again for an everyone, right? It's fairness. It just creates a way of, trust me, my madness has created a way to never have like people who have won have a streak hit, but people who haven't won are allowed to have a streak hit, okay? If you went in before, that's fine. You can go in again. Okay, Yaros, I'll just leave it in because it's easier for me. But I will, if you for some fucking reason win, I will roll again. Yeah, Maddie, you're fucking very lucky guy. Lucky man. Very lucky boy. All right, let me just check and see. You guys are good here. So do you want to put your... I'm going to put her ins in for her.
I'm checking my list of emails. 1 minute.
I'm putting them in for you right now.
Okay.
Bunny in 1. Bunny in 2. I will only ask you if you hit one of these. Then we will have to decide, I guess, right? Because
Okay.
you first have to get lucky.
I'll have them ready. You message me if you need them.
Okay. Barbed wire. Eero. Okay, so here we go. So no thanks. You can't do into. I guess I should have clarified that. Into is for when you are a Nerd Herd member. You need to have a little Nerd Herd power thing beside your name. Okay. That is one of the perks of being a Nerd Herd member. You get 2 ins for these. All right. Serbert Jacobs. It's all good. If you're new, it's all good. Same with you, Tima. You are not a Nerd Herd member. We've developed a deep lore and culture, and it's sometimes hard to get all into it. Sorry. Just watch, you'll see. Okay. So I got 25 solid ones that kind of make sense here. I'm just trying to find other intos that don't make sense. Sensory Girl, your into is out. Okay, we're just going to roll it. And we'll just see who comes up, and then we'll modify. If we have to roll again, that's all good. Yeah, it's okay. You'll figure it out. I know what's going on. Okay. Let's go with that stop here. So we got 1 out of 24. We're going to do just the third roll. 1, 2, 3. It's 16. 16 that I had here. Oh, Jeremy, have you never won? Jeremy Piper, have you never won, dude? Because you just won now. I get so confused. You know what? It's because you've been here forever. Jeremy Piper, you have won. I have you on here. You've won before, apparently. What did you win? I have you on this list. You won something somewhere. Yes, I will. No, thanks. Trust me, I will. Thank you. I'll lay it all out for you guys. Sorry, I get a little, yeah, we've been doing this for a long time. And, yeah. Never played the wheel game. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. But you've won something. Perhaps I didn't specify. Perhaps I'm forgetting. Was there a time where there was never the wheel and you guys just won stuff? It was probably this time. But apparently you've won before. Oh, okay. It was time. There was a time before the wheel. Jeremy Piper, you're on a fucking call right now. Are you going to be able to play this game? Have you won on the channel before? I used to do non-wheel give. For fuck's sake. Okay, fine. Have you won before? So he's won before. So Jeremy, we're going to throw another one up. You've won before. Okay? I love you, man. You've won shit before. I'm trying to give us something to say. He thinks he just won, I think. Brother man invented the wheel. Yeah, no, he thinks he won, but he's on a call. He's not going to be able to play this game. You have to be available to play this game, or else it's just going to be insane. We're just going to be sitting around here waiting. You can't be on a call with someone else. Indie Thick purchase? What are you saying? Oh, you're buying an Indie Thick. On the phone? Okay, Jeremy, you've won before. We're rolling again. I'm sorry, man. I love you so much. You're going to do it. You're going to do okay. We're rolling again. Okay? I love you so much. We're doing it again. Okay. Did it just generate 16 again? did. 11. 11. Don't worry, we're going to get through this. This has been the most confusing fucking one ever. Oh my God. Catherine. Have you won before? Catherine hasn't won before. Catherine Nom, you're the winner. Thank God. Okay, we're done. Okay, Catherine Nom, you're the winner. You're playing the game. Figure it all out. I love you so much, Jeremy. If you're on a call doing something else, you weren't going to be able to play this game anyway. Catherine Nom won. Okay, playing the fucking game. Okay, cool. So, we finally have someone to play the game. Ordering indie stick buttons over the phone so he could not be bothered. I didn't know you could order indie sticks over the phone. That would be great. I'll explain that better next time, okay? So, Catherine, are you here? Are you here and ready to do stuff? Or are you on the phone too? You're not like doing your hair or something, are you? Yes, Jeremy, your number came up, but you've won something before. I was unclear. I'm trying to get something in someone's hands who's never won before, okay? Yes, you're here. Okay, so let me explain the rules. Okay, Catherine has a level 1. Level 1 fidget power. So first off, before she gets to use her 3 spins, Catherine, what item on the wheel would you like to enlarge in? I'm going to give it a shuffle too because I forgot to do that. Okay, shuffle. There we go. Done. Video. Steve Maddie's got one of the exact ones he wanted. He has a level 3 and he enlarged in 3 items and he got one of the ones he wanted. So it could work. It is getting out of control, Mike. I fucking fully agree. This has been the most chaotic fucking giveaway ever. I blame myself. And I will be more clear next time. Which one you want, Catherine? Which one you making bigger? I love chaos too. I'm a chaotic neutral when I play like any board games. Just, people hate me in like card games and stuff. Otter EDC TPU inserts? Sure. Okay. That is a free set of them. You get a free set of them. And he'll let you customize the magnet layout in each one and the color. So we're doing that one? Okay, I'll find it here. TPU inserts tops. What are you doing, you freaking cat? You can never be up there. That's where the fidgets go. Get down. Get down. Good God. Oh my God, my cat just jumped up where all the fidgets get stored. Holy crap. Oh my God, that is a no-no. Bad boy. Jesus. Oh, fuck. Okay. Drama over. We're making this a number 2. Okay. TPU inserts, top DDT. We go. Spin. First spin. So, Catherine gets 3 spins. Catherine gets 3 spins. Her first one is... Oh! We got the custom derby from Impulse EDC. So, she can choose. Here's the rules. She can choose to pass this on and leave it behind and it's gone because she has 2 more spins. So she could try to spin 2 more times and get something else on there. Okay? Or she can just be like, I'm taking it right now. That's great. And she'll contact Jeremy Campbell and he will make her up whatever kind of little derby she wants. So there's little sliders that he makes. They're really tiny. They look great. Little 3D printed sliders from Impulse EDC. So it is up to Catherine what she wants to do because she does have 2 more spins. Okay, so she could try to hit her enlarged, TPU inserts section or something like that. Yes, is that a yes? Like, yes, you want to keep it? You'll take it. Woo! Okay, good. This is hot. This is good. So we hide that. It's gone. I will ask Jeremy Campbell later if I can put it back up. Haven't talked to him about that. No, it's okay. I mean, like you hit something great for the first time. I think we had this is a third game in a row where someone has taken their first wheel spin, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. This is the third one in a row. I haven't even tried a derby yet. So I'm kind of jealous. I'm a bit jealous. Okay, so before we leave, I'm just going to quickly go over like what we did here. I was trying to say, no one who has won on this channel. I have a cluttered little brain, and I completely forgot about like some of these OG motherfuckers here, like just another person and stuff, who remember like this before time in like the beginning of the lore of these like lives where we didn't have the wheel, and I completely forgot about that. So the list I have is anyone who has won period on the channel before. So that's why you guys were asking me all these confusing questions going like won or played. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? So that's partly my bad. That's how we usually do it. Okay. So we usually do it that we want to, let people who haven't ever won any item on this, these live streams to have a chance to win it. So that was what today was. Okay. So Jeremy Piper must have won something back in the day when there like wasn't a wheel or something like that. Or he was on a call for Indie Thick Buttons and he wasn't really paying attention to the live and he just went in because he was like, oh, it's in time, right? Fair enough. Okay. So it wasn't that long ago. It feels like a long time ago, Hambone, for me. It feels like a long time ago, I guess, because, I'm living all these and it feels like a long time. Okay. It would have been. Yeah, no, sorry, man. We had to pass on that. You have got to be here to actually do it. Okay, so the best palm sliders. Congrats, Catherine. Okay, so Catherine, you're good to contact Jeremy Campbell. I will let him know that you're the one. So, you have to mute the stream. Well, you know what? I commend you and I thank you for still having the stream going. That's amazing. But unfortunately, it's a pretty interactive game, so we need volume and all that stuff. Okay. Let's just have another game. No, next week. We'll have another game next week. So that's what I was getting at. That's what we wanted to play. And then next week, we will do it for fucking everyone. Everyone who's watching the live can do their in. Thank you for understanding, Jeremy. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. Everyone will be able to put their ins in, okay? And it's all free for all. Then next week, if everyone puts their ins in and someone who hasn't won anything ever still wins, we get to do next week with everyone again because someone who hasn't won, okay? I'm just going to stop talking because it's just confusing everyone. Everyone's all fucking brain melted now. So the fidget powers, okay? I explained it at the beginning. I'm going to explain it one more time. If you are a member of the Nerd Herd, you can be a member of Nerd Herd by going to the YouTube and you join. It's the membership for my YouTube channel, okay? It's $1 a month. You join it. You get to put an extra in, okay? When we do these giveaways, you get 2 ins and you get your fidget power level thing on the side here where you have your little number, okay? And we already talked about that. That allows you to make certain ones bigger on the wheel and get a better chance at winning it. Okay, so those are the 2 main hot motherfucking perks for joining this channel to get this stuff. I'm really trying to work on getting a lot of cool stuff on this wheel. Okay, I want there to be a lot of cool stuff on it. I want you guys to want to come here and play this because I love reviewing fidgets and stuff, but I really also just like giving away shit. I really just like giving you guys stuff. And I really just want to get a lot of cool stuff into people's hands because it's cool and it's fun. I like giving you guys stuff. Okay. There already is some cool stuff. Yeah, there is. I want to be more. I want to be more, right? So we're going to work on our stuff after this live. I'm going to go see what Jared had to talk about and what he's into. He was so down to do every single one of those options and get a different one for everything on the wheel and stuff. So yeah, this is going to be pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited. Catherine Nom. Congratulations to Catherine Nom. You want to take it from neat to holy shit. Exactly. Just another person from neat to holy shit. And speaking of neat, you guys are neat. And I'll see you next week.